I'll probably give it to my daughter. And it's called, the transfer of the day is, I'm not adulting today. Tomorrow doesn't look good either. And I decided to do this for my daughter because it kind of fits her. But I may be giving this to her. Maybe for her birthday. I might give it to her early. We'll see. All right, so to get started, I'm just going to take this transfer out of the packaging. Put the packaging over the side, and it comes with a backing. The transfer has a special adhesive on the back, so I will be able to use this transfer 10 to 12 times, maybe more, depending on how well I take care of it. And in this case, I'm going to use it with this coral ink. It's Couture Coral, and I want to put this over on this t-shirt. So I'm going to go ahead and peel this off the back. The backing has a shiny side. You can kind of see it. You can share my Facebook Live. That would be great. So I'm just going to lay this down on here. Try to smooth it out as much as possible. There we go. Some of the larger transfers are a little more tough, but this one is one of the A-size transfers. It is fairly inexpensive. I think they're, I'm trying to remember how much. I think it's $14.99 for this transfer, and you can get 10 to 12 uses out of it, sometimes more, depending on how well you take care of it. So I'm using the Couture Coral, and I'm just going to go ahead with my ink here. Bring up some ink and put it on there. Right over the top. And I'll get a little more because I need more. And all the way across. There we go. So far, so good. And some more. I'll come in from this side. Just trying to get it right through that silk screen and into the t-shirt. Right underneath in that fabric. The silk screen is actually a fabric itself. It's a mesh. There we go. It looks pretty good. Got everything on it. Gonna take that and set that to the side. And now for the big reveal. Yay! These smaller transfers are much easier than the bigger ones. I just did one earlier today that was fairly large. And here it goes, here it goes, here it goes. Peel it off, peel it off. I like to try to do fabric on these transfers first. Look at that. It's looking super cute. This is going to go in the water so that it washes out the ink from the silk screen. That's important with these silk screens because we don't want that to dry in the mesh. If the chalk paste dries in the mesh, it's not that big a deal because the chalk paste is easy to get out. Not so much the ink. So I'm going to put this one in here and close this up and put this to the side up here. I'll take this off the ink mat right now because I use an ink mat to kind of keep it stabilized, especially these t-shirts. And we'll pull that out, put that to the side. And the next thing I'm going to do is take this Teflon mat and put it inside. You don't have to use a Teflon mat. You can use parchment paper. Oh, hey, how are you doing? All right, I'm glad you're here. So, here we go. There we go. Sorry if I can't see your name. It's because you've got to comment for me to see your name. Because of the software that I use. Okay, next up, I'm grabbing the other Teflon mat. Again, you can use just a regular iron and iron it 4 minutes on one side, 4 minutes on the other. I, however, have a heat press, and I'm going to use this heat press for 30 seconds. So I'm going to sing to you. No, I'm not really going to sing to you. You guys probably would not like that. It would not be enjoyable for you if I sang. Believe me, it would not be enjoyable. Anyways, while we're waiting for that, I want to mention that Chalk Tour is coming to Canada this spring, either March or April. And if you are in Canada, you can pre-register. So just bear that in mind. Okay, it looks like this is done. It just beeped at me. So I'm going to take this off and put this over here to the side and pull this little sheet out, and it is ready. It is ready. There it goes. Oh, you know what I forgot? I forgot to dry it out with the heat gun, but it looks like it's fine. This is another one for the books. Look at that. Now, if you are interested in becoming an independent designer or buying the products for wholesale, I do have a What is Chalk Tour webinar. They're on Sundays. There's one coming up this Sunday at 3 o'clock Pacific Standard Time. If you would like to be there and join because I do it in a closed group, just go ahead and comment below what is Chalk Tour. Actually, hashtag what is Chalk Tour. I should put that on there. Comment that below and I will get you added so that you can watch the replays or come in and ask questions and listen to me or whoever else I rope into talking about it. You can listen to us and decide if you want to actually be an independent designer. There's lots of things that you can do with it. One of the big things I'm going to tell you right now is when you become a Chalk Tour designer, anything you make with it, you can sell anywhere you want, even Etsy, Amazon Handmade, and eBay. So bear that in mind. Okay, that's it for today. I am done. I am going to move on out of here. I have some other things I've got to get done. You guys all have a really wonderful day.